Oh, hey, friendship. How are you doing, my friendship? Nice to be here with you. Nice to be here with you. I see the full moon out my window. Yes, it is a full Capricorn moon. And I am processing the downloads. I just did a little ceremony with Fabiola, and we showed what tarot cards we drew this morning. We shared what they meant to us, and then we lit a candle and we spoke into existence what is to come in the next 2 weeks before the new moon, in the next 4 weeks before the next full moon, and in the next 3 months before the next season change, the autumn equinox. It's a powerful time. I invite you to go through and figure out what you are calling in those next time periods too. If that feels like something that boom, boom is resonating with you. For me right now, something that I'm huge realizing is that I no longer need to resist my passion for my life experience, my transness, the lens through which I'm now seeing this earth plane, my life experiences on it, and the wisdom that's coming through because of my trans experience. I didn't want to niche myself down before. I didn't want to exclude cis people. I was trying to play it safe. It's like, yeah, I came out and I'm changing and just what it is, but I don't need to talk about it. That was my mentality before. And maybe it was someone had kind of said something to me previously. Maybe my sister, I know that a while ago she said something about me not needing to put in people's faces my queerness. And I've spoken to her about how that was hard for me to hear and laid a boundary that I don't want to hear comments like that anymore. And still, it's come up in this moment, I think, because it was lingering in me somehow. Like echoes of that mentality have been holding me back from truly telling my story through the lens that I see it through. And of course, through our authenticity, that is where we are most able to tell truths, connect with people no matter what experience they are coming from. You think of the art that you love the most in the world, right? You don't live the exact same path as the person who created that art. They have experiences that are different than you. They may share factors of their life experience that are similar, but ultimately they're having a totally different human experience than you are. The reason the art connects with us is because it's honest and we can feel it. So same principle. This is why I am now sharing my transness with greater authenticity. This is where I'm sharing myself from now. It's from this place of, this is who I am. This is what I'm living. These are the gifts I'm reaping from it. These are the difficulties and the challenges that are revealing how strong I actually am. These are the contrasting circumstances that are painting for me exactly what I want my life to be like. And it's all real as fuck. Some of it's going to pertain to my transness, some of it's not. And I am free to share that exactly as it shows the fuck up for me. And this is a new moment of reckoning with that. And I can already feel that as I live in my brilliance and my boldness and my authenticity, no longer trying to become what I thought I had to be in order to gather enough proof that I was enough in order for me to feel like enough. Now that I'm no longer doing that, and I'm living from a place of this is what's true for me, I can tell because my body told me. I can tell because my body is currently telling me. As I live from that place, doors fly open. They're flying open for me. They're flying the fuck open. Because it's real. And so it synchronizes with a real web of energy. The unified field of wisdom, intelligence, and love that we are constantly swimming through energetically is already aligned to our truth. So as we live in this truth of our power and our brilliance and our unique authenticities, we synchronize with a web that has everything for us. And this is not just money, this is resources of community, time, energy, right? If you've ever been depressed, I'm sure you've been depressed before. If you've ever been depressed, you know how heavy your body feels and how sluggish your energy is. It's like you can't get anything done. But also, you can run on 3 hours of sleep and be madly in love or madly in excitement and joy and have enough energy to run laps around that depressed self. So there is so much more than what meets the eye in terms of value and resources that we are able to tap into in this human experience. And perhaps the greatest resource is our own listening to our body, is our own authenticity, because that synchronizes us with a web of existence that has no choice but to be in its own complete authenticity and magicity too, and allow ourselves to be that. It just makes so much sense. And I'm feeling relieved to have this permission from myself. I didn't even know that I needed it. So that's where I'm at right now, you guys. What's showing up for you? How do you feel? Is there something within you that's a uniqueness that perhaps you've been hiding from or hiding from others? What would it feel like for you to let that blockade go, to push it aside, and to really stand taller and prouder and more authentically in your fullness? What does that look like for you in this moment? For me, it may be transness. For you, it might be something else. What does that feel like for you? When you picture yourself living more fearlessly, what does that feel like? What doors do you see opening for yourself? And like report back to me in 2 weeks' time, in 4 weeks' time, in 3 months' time. And I'm curious to see where we're at. I'm excited for us. And this flow state that I'm in, I'm realizing because I now have my masculinity in touch. It's like I'm now in touch with my truth of my manhood and my masculinity in a way that enables my free-flowing, fluid, feminine spirit space to fly and to also touch back down when she needs to rest. I have become a safe container for my wild feminine spirit to express her magic and her intuition. Now, even though my life and my days are not as structured, I know what patterns and habits I need to tap into in order to make sure everything is covered in my life. Like, for example, on Mondays, I usually look at my money and make sure that the income and the expenses are balanced. I've paid off my credit cards. Everything is safe and stable financially so that I can live the rest of my week in a vibrationally safe container. This is something that I've developed so that my spirit can fly freer. And I know when I got to go back in and look at that stuff. It's the same way where it's like, I just find that as I am flowing more with the work that I'm doing or not doing, it's coming more intentionally, more authentically, and it's actually giving me the rewards that I thought overworking was going to give me. I'll say that again. I'm now being gifted and rewarded in ways that I thought I only had access to if I overworked. But instead of overworking, I'm working intuitively. I'm living intuitively. And my work is no longer this pain that I have to endure in order to be enough to receive pleasure or relaxation. Now my work is something that is flowing through my pleasure-filled life. It is heartfelt. It is easy. It is fun. It is natural. And that's why I'm not going to be burning out anymore. So feeling crystal clear, feeling clear as day. I hope this video helped you to get clear and transmit your own light. If you are interested in working with me one-on-one, hit me up. I have some spots open in my schedule and I would love to connect. I hope that you're feeling blessed today, my friends, and I will catch you on the next video, okay? Mwah. I love you.